I think Anap is really good right now. Hydraulis has been pretty good for us. Things are pretty good, but we'll take the Bone Drake, I guess. Torn's been pretty good against me, so I'm gonna take it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. We'll take the Chain Gang over the Pitfire for curve reasons. What the hell is this? Okay. You're no pirates, right? With no pirates, I think this is better. Fuck. Do we have mix? I don't think so, right? And with no mix, I think this is better. Shit, our deck's too slow. We're gonna be hero prying on 2 every game, that's kinda shitty actually. It could be okay though. It's just we don't have the super powerful paladin cards to recover from us missing turn 2, you know. No Steed, no Vine Cleaver, no whatever else there is, you know. We have a lot of good neutrals, but it's just we don't actually have good paladin cards. So I don't know how this deck is gonna do. Our deck isn't constructed in such a way that we're gonna benefit from. Like the thing is like we're still gonna be carried by our Bonemares and stuff, and people are gonna play around Bonemare by playing around Paladins. So I don't think we're gonna benefit from the fact that we're not typical deck. We're not a typical Paladin deck. I mean, so. We could trade in Funkelmance for our 1/1s immediately. I think I'd rather Rallying Blade and Avenge though. He's got second Pangloss twice. Nice. Pangloss, do you have any response? You went to bed? Yeah. It's pretty late here. I'm on the East Coast too, so I should have gone to bed by now, but I have not because I don't know better.
Reporting for duty.
I keep crazy hours, yeah. I don't know, it's like if I stream, like it's like I have bad habits, I guess. It's like if I'm gonna stream, I'm like I might as well stream for 12 hours, right? Like why the hell not, you know? Actually, I've been streaming for 13 hours right now, I think. Which is where, that's where I get like, well, this is a little much even for me. Did I not test Sudden Betrayal before? I guess I'll trust this. I thought I would have tested by now, but maybe not. I didn't.
Must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
You're gonna complete the accidental 24-hour stream? I don't know about that. When I get to 12 hours, I start to be like, you know, I need like food or else I will cease to exist. So at that point, it becomes a lot more difficult. I think this is fine.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Well, he killed it. You thought he was gonna meme? I mean, did he not meme? I feel like he did meme.
Uther versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Could have killed the chest with his potion, with his poison. Yeah, our opponents are not always like they are not always maximizing the memo meter. That's the question. That's the problem. I mean, the issue with our opponents, their priorities are not always set appropriately. Just discover a minion, right?
Ride the polar bear express. Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Okay. I was discovered minion too.
The battle. You can't hide from me.
I don't want to attack his face because, like, the most likely secrets are bear trap and wandering monster, and you know, either way, you give him a bunch of things. So, hey, Claudio, back out of 6 weeks of rehab. How was that, man? But welcome back, man. How are you doing? Welcome back. What is this? This is just,
I wonder. Wax you! Hey, you!
let's do this, actually. Yeah, it sucks, but, we keep our 3-1 around, so it's fun. Doing quite well. Nice, nice. Good morning to you in Deutschland. In Deutschland? Huh? You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, you! Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
You're not from Germany. I thought you were from Germany. You're not from Germany. This is too much next level for me. Where are you from if you're not from Germany?
Just watch. They fell off the truck.
Austria. Same language, different country. So you speak German, so that's why I thought you were from Germany. You speak German, but you're from a different country. I see. Yeah, this is what's confusing about Europe. Like, you have all these languages, and you speak one language, but you're from a different country. So that's what doesn't... That's what makes it really confusing to me. Nice, we got taunt. Perfect. We got to waste our sacred maul when it doesn't matter. I like it. Using our bad RNG on the game where it doesn't matter. It's perfect. I think about how do we say Austria in German?
I will fight with honor.
Österreich. Or Österreich or Österreich? It's Österreich, right? Alright, you're too cute. We can't let you die too early, right? We're just gonna put you back into the deck, right? Österreicher. Close enough. Alright. I usually have a pretty good intuition for German words because my mom is German, so I usually won't be too far off. Fuck. It would appear we are probably dead, but... How was life been? My life's been pretty good. I've just been getting used to having an actual job, so... But that's been alright. Can't complain. Claudia, you haven't tried Battlegrounds at all. Yeah, like most people, except for a few dedicated arena streamers, pretty much everyone's playing Battlegrounds now. Like all Hearthstone streamers are just playing Battlegrounds now, so. Battlegrounds is the new auto battler created within the Hearthstone client. So. You had a pack attack for the first time yesterday. Different than you expected. Yeah, they're a little interesting. They are weird. I hope you're alright from that though. Do we have any weapons in this deck? We don't, right? Is an issue. We have literally no weapons.
Let me think.
Unfortunate.
You're in trouble now.
I feel like, I don't know if I've had like a true panic attack. I've had like things like it, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't know, to be honest. I've had like things that are like kind of. Yeah, I don't know. We have Rallying Blade? Oh yeah, right, yeah. We have Rallying Blade and we have a Maul. So yeah, we have 2 weapons, actually.
I fight dirty. Say hello to my little friend.
Resting pulse is 120. Yikes. Yeah, it's very high. Oh, you know right now though?
I am the dancing master.
We should be healthy enough. No, we're fine right now. We can play Chain Gang this turn and Egg Napper next turn if we want. He's saving the ping for something, which might mean he's gonna play it in Inspire. I don't know what he would play next turn though.
I don't have enough mana.
Fine. Also fine. Here's that Rallying Blade. Top deck mention. How you doing, top deck? I'm being honest, I did not realize that was lethal. I was like, I might as well do this play. Oh, he's dead. Yeah. It's pretty good actually then. I guess killing the enemy hero is pretty good. It's better when you win the game than when you don't win the game. That's what it turns out as. Warrior. This is a really good matchup typically.
I will fight with honor.
We will toss all these overpowered cards and get all of the worst cards in our deck in return naturally. I like this. And this is a really good card.
Reporting for duty.
So like, if you're gonna play like Lost and Junk on 1, like even if you're gonna Hero Power on 2, if you're gonna, you know, like this on 1, this on 2, this on 3, like this is already a above average curve, so we should be fine. Let's see, he has a ship's cannon that's pretty good for him, but still, like we're pushing damage, and he's also gonna have to trade himself, so should be fine for us hopefully. We can also do this if we want. Maybe actually. Yeah, that's good. Let's we'll try it. worry about job you had to go to the office, talk to the boss you're friends with, and you were led to believe you needed to be much more concerned than you need to be. Yeah, it can be, that kind of stuff can be tough, I guess.
For justice.
Okay. We just do this. This is fine. You thought your replacement on your team, and seems she's on your team, just on your team to get training. So like she puts kind of a strain on your resources, kind of that kind of thing, or could be rough, I guess. For me, it's like some stuff gets more difficult, but like at the same time, like as a contractor, it's like you're more on your own, you know, not completely, but you're still like they don't want you to fail, but like at the same time, it's like, you know, no one's gonna save you, so it's like you don't have that kind of a situation where, you know, people are gonna put you in a situation where you're gonna, or people are gonna try to stop you from sinking. If you're gonna sink, you're gonna sink, you know? You thought she was on your team to get trained to replace you. Oh, I see. So that would explain why, yeah. I feel like, I don't know, maybe they wouldn't, like, I don't know that they would be that, like, where I worked before, they wouldn't have been that subtle, they probably wouldn't have been that subtle to not do that, but they would have, the thing is, like, I feel like they wouldn't have been that subtle, so they would have done exactly what you're describing in the negative way, but the reason they wouldn't is because they would have had such a difficult time, like, actually hiring people, that they wouldn't have been able to, like, just see, like, hey, here's your replacement, by the way. LOL.
Winter is here.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Imagine if we had a, if we had an ooze right now, that would be amazing. Sacred Trout might be better later. You need to do great. They told you need to do great this week because the boss will be observing you. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like the way it was at my company, like, your boss is technically, like, the way they set it up is your boss is kind of supposed to be your advocate, you know? So, like, if your boss isn't gonna say crap, negative shit about you, so, like, if they're observing you, you wouldn't be bothered by it, but it definitely wouldn't, I assume it definitely wouldn't be the same way at other places. It's kind of weird. Because, like, no matter what, like, my boss wouldn't say bad. Even if she could, she wouldn't say negative shit about me, you know? But I don't know. One seems dead. now in my new place, it's like I don't even know who. Like I don't know who my boss. Like I don't even have a boss almost right now, so I don't even know.
Uther versus Anduin.
Like there's a lady at my new job who's like I think technically my boss, but like she doesn't have any idea like what we're even like on the technical side. Like she has no idea what we're doing, I think. So. Pepe hands. It's always really weird when like it always happens, but it's like it's always weird when you know you have like bosses because people that get to it's less of an issue at my current job, I think. It was more of an issue at my previous job where like you know the people who get higher up in the company or whatever are people that are not technical. They're more like you know people that actually they're better at managing people and less good at like doing actual work, basically is what I'm trying to say. So you know they'll be good at managing people, but they'll have no idea what the hell you're actually doing. So they won't have any. If you're trying to like ask your boss like, hey, I need help with doing this, they're like useless, you know. So this is okay. I heard that no girl would be on our team. And she might be replacing you, but you thought replacing would be fired. Yeah. Well, it's good that it's not that. It's good that that's not the case.
Well met.
Stuff can be really confusing. I feel like for me, like, the position I'm in is gonna be pretty stable. Hopefully, as long as I do well, so to speak. The good old 5-minute Annoyatron play. Beautiful.
Reporting for duty.
I'll rip those guys. This guy. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
He just showered Horrid a 1-1 and a 2-3 at the cost of his 1-2. Okay. This guy wastes more mana. I think it's fine to play this here because he would need Potion Madness plus another damage, and like Holy Smite doesn't even exist right now, so like I'm not sure how he would. He would need like some neutral source of damage plus Potion of Madness to be able to kill both of these. It's really unlikely. Like he needs like the Murloc, that the 2 mana Murloc ping plus this or something like that.
You have better.
Hey, he did. It's funny how this feels like the worst deck we've had today, but at the same time it's Paladin, so it's really freaking good actually. It's funny how that works.
Uther versus Maiev!
None can escape my fury.
I will fight with honor.
So these are all like cards. Is a rogue? Yeah, I'll keep this actually.
Reporting for duty. It's getting hot in here.
It's unlucky for him.
For justice. The battle. The battle. It's getting hot in here.
Are you shitting me? Dude.
Thank you.
Well met.
Well met, sir.
For justice.
Okay, here's the first thing. The first unbelievably unlikely thing is that he has 2 Flame Jugglers in his top 6 cards. And the other unbelievably more unlikely thing is that he misses both of the 1 and 3. He misses both of the 2 and 3s.
Think.
Yeah, it's a 1 and 9. Well, first of all, he has 2 Flame Jugglers, and then he also misses the 1 and 9.
None may steal us.
I think we just smack him here. Maybe we regret it. If he plays an 8-8 right now, we might regret it. I haven't seen, like... I don't know if people don't pick him, like... Because Felweaver's in the game, and the other 8-8 is also in the game. The Beartide Hydra, like... Beartide Hydra and Felweaver are both in the game right now, but you just don't see them get picked. I feel like people just don't pick them. They should, but they don't. They just don't pick them, you know?
Quickly.
Our opponent seems to have rage quit the game. It's unfortunate. Quite unfortunate.
You're in trouble.
He did not rage quit the game, apparently. Bible thump, by the way. Alright, the Tinyfin is gonna... he's gonna live. I believe in him. He's totally gonna live. He will never die. We will not put him into a situation where he will die.
Think.
I believe in you, Tinyfin. Come on, man. I thought he was killing the Tinyfin there. I was gonna cry, weep in sorrow. Tinyfin is still alive. We got him. Our opponent's not alive, but the Tinyfin will live. Just look how adorable he is. Look at that, he's got the little sword. He's so cute!
Quickly.
Okay, our opponent is trying to not die, but well, he kind of succeeded, unfortunately.
You're in trouble now.
If we trade, we jeopardize the life of the Tinyfin, so I think we just have to push face and hope for the best. Otherwise, we might lose our Tinyfin.
Smart moves. I can
Alright, we saved the life of our Tinyfin by going face. Excellent. I said this last time we were at high winds, but I feel like we're a bit early to be hitting these super long queues. That wasn't like super long though.
Uther versus
Rogue. So Rogue's a bit of a counter to Paladin
I
typically,
will
but
fight with honor.
I think Rogue isn't that great right now, but the fact that they do counter Paladin makes it a bit better than it otherwise would be. But we'll see. Those are like decent cards, but I think we just need to find our ones and stuff. Well, this is a disaster. We were talking about how Tinyfin was going to live last game. I think Tinyfin is not going to live this game.
trust me.
Reporting for duty.
I think we play the Lost in the Jungle with Hero Power next turn. I'm not gonna play it just to get an extra 1/1. Okay, hands. Yeah, shit. We still probably do Lost in the Jungle, right? 'Cause there's no Phantom Knives, so
Reporting for duty.
better than it normally would be. You should trade. There's just no reason not to trade for him from that position. So our opponent does know what he's doing.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
I forgot Huckster was in the game. Holy shit. That card's good. Okay, we kill that on board. We can also keeper it. But we probably do just slam the Rocketeer, I think. Imagine if he played like a 5/5 or something, it probably would have done about the same thing. If it was a 5/6 taunt, for example, like, it would have been significantly better for him, so can't complain. 2 mana spell. 2 mana. This is just discover a spell, right? What are the 2 mana rogue spells? Jade Shuriken, there's the secrets. It's probably Jade Shuriken. Huh. If it's Jade Shuriken, we don't want to take this trade, so... Yeah, he picked it fast, so like, it probably is Jade Shuriken. Fuck. Uldum's good. I would play it if we had better something to do with it, but we don't, so we'll just take the uncurved Bonemare. I guess we're forced to. Wow, he actually took the secret. Okay. I would have played Avenge, but there's four Paladin secrets I think right now, so I would have played Avenge, but that was the one that we weren't offered. So. Since we were not offered it, I guess we don't take it. This guy is going to heal for 1,000,000 health, apparently. That is a thing.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone. Back from the junkie.
Reporting position. The battle.
Just keep smacking him every turn. Think how many times we hit him for 8 and he's still alive? Interesting order. Okay. I feel like there was a better way to play that turn. I don't know though. I'm not a rocket scientist.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Could play this here. I think this is fine though.
Mushroom power!
Guy has a Night Howler.
None may steal our secrets.
Look at a little 4-mana deal 1 damage card. Best card in the game, it turns out. Play 3 games as Shaman, Druid, and Mage. I'm sure I'll do that later. Hold up.
Versus Anduin.
Out. I mean, a priest.
I
It's
will
interesting.
fight with honor.
Good old 1-mana. It's like a leper gnome that doesn't deal 2 damage. I like it. I don't like it actually, but you know, you gotta take what you got, what you're given sometimes. We played it a couple times and we're still speaking a little early, but we have a decent win rate right now. So cannot complain.
To battle.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just kill that. So he got like a 3-mana 3/3 and he put Velens on it, which is still, you know, it turns out okay, but he spent 6 mana with the coin to just play effectively a 5/7. It's not amazing. basically a cog hammer. It's better than a cog hammer. This is a Maul is so dumb because it's like just depending on which Maul you get, it might be like the best card in the game or it might be complete trash. And then we got Divine Shield, so it was like the best card in the game, but if you get Taunt, it's like worst card in the game, so it's kind of silly.
The battle for justice.
I could play either of these. I'm not sure, to be honest, which is better.
Say hello to my little friend.
For justice. The battle.
This is a bit weak to Potion of Madness. Maybe we should have just done this. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
We forced a Scream out on 7, which is probably good for us.
Say hello to my little friend.
Hello.
The battle.
Okay, so he needs to kill the 12/7 or block it sufficiently.
The battle.
Seems like pushing 12 there is pretty decent, so I think we'll do that.
Special delivery.
Not sure what he wanted to hit, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. I think he wanted to hit the 12/7, so he wouldn't be dead on board. Yeah. Be right back. 1 second. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And it is still on the matchmaking screen. He killed the 12-7, he was still down board? Was he? I thought he was alive at 1. He had, I think he was alive because of his hero power, right? I'm not sure. You going to bed? Alright, man, have a good night. Hey, Top Deck. How you doing? Thanks for the compliment. How you doing?
Uther versus Liadrin.
Curious, which one was the first one, or which ones have you been watching like the full runs on YouTube, or do you come in during the dual class runs, or this is a problem. I think our win rate, we have a 100% win rate with this deck, and I think that might change based off this, but we'll see. Your analysis. Great analysis of our decisions and why you and Shady are your guys. Yeah. Like at some point I need to make a video where I make more jokes about like Shady, Pepe Hands. Except Shady's actually been playing Hearthstone a bit. Is because he's been playing Battlegrounds, so it makes the joke a little bit less. I feel like the joke is dead. I'm a little late, but I don't know. I still should make it, I guess. Augies. Yeah, we were so dead here.
Reporting for duty.
We need to not miss turn 2 and turn 3 here. We're just so dead. We need him to get like the one drop that deals AoE to his board. And no chances. He's playing around Consecration, even though Consecration doesn't exist. Fair enough, I guess. If you're that far ahead, you might as well play around cards that don't exist, right? Been watching the YouTube stuff since Uldum. Nice.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I'll put one of the runs up. I think I'll put at least one of the runs up from today onto YouTube. Let's we get 2 minions here. You just now checked out the Twitch. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this is where the magic happens.
Shields up. Red alert.
He's gonna... What? Why would he like? He just trades. I, I kind of get it, but I don't know. It's like very good against us if we have literally. His play only makes sense if he knows that we have literally nothing. So I feel like he knows what's in our hand, and his name is literally Rope Master. So I think we're getting sniped. It's like people like Crips aren't playing arenas, so they have no one else to snipe, so they're gonna snipe us. Because Batman.
Let me think.
You need to. He's not a Uther, but he needs to greetings us if he's sniping us. That's the rule.
I must move quickly.
Yeah, we can Bonemare this.
Mushroom
The problem is we're playing a Paladin mirror, and he did not have a completely awful draw, and we did. So,
Reporting for duty.
yeah. I mean, what are you gonna expect at 8-0, right? If you have a bad draw at 8-0. We don't have like taunts or anything. We would need our other Bonemare right now to not just immediately die.
I spread the
I am
monster's
whining
will.
with the candle. Well played.
The victory is yours.
If it was like a super broken Paladin deck, I would wait to queue, but his deck wasn't actually that good. He just drew, it was like, he drew like, he didn't even draw that well. It was more like we just drew bad. So.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
In your opinion, I shouldn't just put up the 12-1 runs, you watch any number 1 runs.
I will fight with honor.
You get all. You get all, or I'd get all of your views. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I might try it. Like, I feel like the 12 runs definitely do better, but I definitely consider, because I don't know. Like, YouTube's it's an interesting beast, you know. The 12 runs definitely feed the algorithm well. But, yeah, like, I've had other runs also. I feel like I should put the ones up that either are interesting for some way, or they're either interesting for some reason, or they're 12-1, you know, which puts some more reason for being up there, you know, because I could put every run I ever do, you know, up there, and that would work, right? I could put one like every day, and I don't know, maybe I'll try that at some point. I could put like literally every run I do but I don't know. Maybe it would work. Because that would be an option. I could just put like every run I do on there. Because there's no reason I couldn't, basically, you know. I need to figure out a way to do thumbnails where... Because my thumbnail is like the 12 win screen, you know? And I need to figure out a way to make it different. Though it's not 12 wins. But other than that, like, besides that, there's no reason I couldn't put everything up there.
None may steal our sins. Free me.
Does I have another Dreadlord? Because if it's another Dreadlord and we do this, we lose the game. Yeah, we wouldn't be that screwed, but fine, I guess. I'll play around it a little. We did the draft parts. More runs equals more drafts. Yeah, I'm the same way where, I mean, I like the drafts a lot.
Say hello to my little friend.
Where I like the drafting part of the game, but I mean, with the... I used to do, I don't know if you saw them, but I used to do like draft analysis videos. I haven't done them since the bug system was removed though. I'll start to do at least some more, but it's not the same. The drafting isn't the same impact on the game, unfortunately, since the bucket system got removed, so, you know. It's not irrelevant, but it's just not what it used to be.
Free me. Mushroom power. Not in my house.
Reporting for duty.
What if I should not hear a part to play around Defile? Probably, to be honest, but... I will do a draft analysis video soon though. I'll probably do one this weekend actually. Tomorrow I don't know what else I'll be doing, so I might as well.
Not in my house. Mushroom power. Get up.
Prepare for
Unleash me.
Ooh.
We did have two Dreadlords. Not at the same time though. Second one was slightly too late. So close to the Hogger opponent.
Uther versus Uther.
What a surprise, another Paladin.
Fight with honor. I will command the light.
Shocking. Actually shocking. Guess we got lost in the jungle.
Reporting for duty.
Going first and having lost in jungle on one against Paladin is pretty freaking good. So 4 buffs, okay.
To battle! To battle!
Like we didn't get avenged there, I think. It's a 3 out of 4 chance.
Ash to ash.
For justice! To battle! To battle! Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. The battle!
I think consecration doesn't exist, right?
Reporting for duty. The battle!
Alright, well, don't have to worry about Sacred Trial anymore.
Justice! The battle!
I mean, he's just so... He's so unbelievable. He's so unbelievably blown out, you know? We almost have lethals. His best play would be Seed, and I think he probably still dies through that, I don't know.
I'll cut some down to size.
That's a hell of a combo. He's still dead, right? Yeah. Close, though. This guy had a terrible deck, actually. Like, that's about as bad as a Paladin deck gets. And he was 9 wins with that shit. Or close to it. Druid, Mage, or Warren, in my opinion. I think Warrior is pretty bad right now. I think Druid's probably the best. Mage isn't bad though. But it would be between Druid and Mage. Druid's probably better. I don't know. I think Druid is probably better, but Mage is probably more consistent. Because Druid is kind of like if you happen to high roll or not, I think. Where Mage is just kind of solid, you know? Although it's not good enough to compete with Paladin if Paladin draws well, but it's gonna do alright, I think, most of the time. Alright, so now our opponent is the Paladin that goes first with loss in jungle, so we have no chance. Solid. You understand edit? I didn't read this message before. You understand editing takes time? Well, like for like the full runs, like I don't actually edit them at all because I can't. Because like it would take me like it would take like 4 hours for me to edit a 2-hour like YouTube. It would take me like 4 hours to edit. If a run's 12 wins and it takes me, you know, it's like a 2-hour run, like it would take me 4 hours to edit it. And that's if I don't do any adjustments at all. So like any adjustments would take more time, so I don't edit them at all.
Back to your homes.
So I do literally nothing to them. Like one of my last videos, I literally mentioned like I don't touch them because I can't. Because there's no way for me to there's straight up no way for me to edit them. Because I can't make a new video file unless I'm going to process it through my computer, and I have to process the whole video file. Is the way it works, so I can't do it. Basically, unless it's like unless I want to have my computer on 100% for like 5 hours, and I just don't want to do that. You've liked Druid a lot, Resco? Hey, how you doing, Resco, by the way? Druid's pretty... yeah, I think it seems like Druid's pretty good right now. They have a lot... They just have a lot of good options right now. But I do think they are a little less consistent than, like, Mage, for example, but they do have a lot of good options available to them, so... There's a chance if he doesn't have an answer to... We're gonna thresh it on into Bonemare because we have no other plays, right? There's a chance that that just craps on him, but it's not likely. But maybe it happens. I don't know. If he plays a certain way, it might work out for us. So. He's kind of playing into it right now. Came back to Arena for the past 2 weeks after a couple months off. Nice. You're doing the meta for about 15 months, but it's felt stale lately. I'm talking about like the last couple weeks, because it was, well, it's been anything but stale when they had like dual class, and now it's like this meta, and then they just changed it so it's all different also. I think stale wouldn't, if you're playing now, stale wouldn't be the way to describe it. But yeah, it's been very interesting the last few months, I guess. The last month has been very different for Arena, so...
For duty.
You can't hide from me.
Reporting for duty.
Murloc! Murloc! Because, like, the game, the last, until, like, I think it was, like, last week, like, a few days ago, like, Tuesday or something, they nerfed the class card offering, right? So the game was very different because, like, all the classes got like 1,000,000 class cards, and now they don't, so now it's like it's nerfed to like reasonable levels instead of like completely unreasonable levels. It's very different now.
The battle. The battle. The battle.
Probably kill this, I guess. You got tired of his better way of putting it? Yeah. But no one gets tired of battlegrounds, apparently. That's how people are saying it.
None may steal our
The battle. The battle. The battle.
Oh, it's so good. It's just wild top deck. It's an issue.
Reporting for duty. That was a mistake.
I just missed lethal. I didn't realize it.
not in my
Reporting for duty.
No one saw anything.
Reporting
We might lose now because of that. We probably will lose because of that.
Reporting for duty.
If he has nothing, we still win, but if he has anything, we lose now.
The victory is yours. Demands
Never punished. To be fair, we completely deserve to lose that. He had a really slow deck, actually. We really deserve to lose there. That was a really big mistake. But, yeah, that was a really big fuck up, actually. Well. Never punish.
Uther versus Gul'dan.
I was gonna check if it's the same person, but that is not a paladin. It's not the same person.
Fight with honor.
Do we want a Tinyfin Paladin?
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Reporting for duty.
Happy hands. You find yourself making a misplay per day? Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't worry about it too much. When I've been streaming for like 13 hours now. I've been streaming for over, actually I'm close to I'm like 14 and a half hours right now. So like, when you get to this point, like, you're gonna be misplaying a lot, so I wouldn't be streaming this long if I wasn't gonna accept some of that, you know? Okay.
For justice. Reporting for duty. Free me.
Like the odds him punishing us for this are pretty low. Fine.
I am one with the
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, we can still kill that with the stuff we have in our hand. Can also use this. I was gonna say we can use this plus this, but we don't need to right now.
I spread the
For
master's
justice.
will.
Reporting for duty.
Join the guild. We have cookies.
Hell of a high roll. If we play Bonemare and he has an answer to a big minion, we just lose the game immediately.
Wax you! Plague upon you!
Don't worry. The cavalry.
Trouble now.
We're not in a great spot. Like, we're not completely off board, but he's a warlock. He has a low curve, and he's just trying. We've dealt with 2 Imp Gang bosses, you know. It's just how it's gonna be at 11 wins, you know. But him playing that is really good for us, actually. It's about as good as we could hope for. Two drafted Tomb Spiders, okay.
Reporting for duty.
It kind of sucks for us if we don't get it. If we don't get like exactly Bonemare here, or at least like Kraken. Otherwise, we're gonna have to trade. If we're gonna double trade here, we're probably gonna lose. Or if we get Keeper, also that works. Or Maul with even plus attack would work. We have like, and even potion heroism, like we have like 5 good draws. It's like we have 5 draws that probably save us out of these 18. It's brutal. This was gonna, either of the other two would have won us the game.
Reporting for duty.
And we didn't get Avenge either.
I fight dirty.
For justice.
From the void I come.
You would Bonemare the, you say you would have Bonemare the pit fighter there. I have to look at like how it was on board. So I probably didn't consider it as much as I could have.
Battle. Reporting for duty. For justice.
We could put him to where life tapping doesn't save him, but I think this is probably fine. This is probably low enough. Well, he can't get a taunt now, so like he can't get a Void Lord or whatever. Well. Easy game, easy game. Alright. We should have lost 2 games here, but we still got theirs. Not bad, I guess. That is a lot of gold. Was that 250 here? 415, almost 500 gold. Huh. Not bad. We will, I should have stopped streaming like 5 hours ago probably. We will stop now. We've been streaming for almost 15 hours, I think.